Hello and happy Tuesday, everyone. Is our penultimate Tuesday of term 2. I'm trying out some new stuff again today. Got a new audio interface. Hopefully the audio quality is better than it has been in the past. And I'm using OBS Studio, getting a little fancy with video editing as part of our collective school theme. So here we go for December the 10th. This week, today, you should have already taken the Algebra EOC if you were going to. That's first priority this morning. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we may have some student visitors on campus, potential students for term 3. Remember that you were once a new student in a new scary place, so make those people feel welcome on that day and help them, learn the ropes or kind of get a picture of what a real day would be like at school. Thursday, we have another EOC. That's the biology EOC. That is the final scheduled EOC. However, we do have a makeup day scheduled for next week, so that's coming up. And then on Friday, this is exciting. This Friday is our winter award ceremony in the morning, and in the afternoon, we are going to have a bit of a holiday party to celebrate our hard work throughout the first semester, our first 2 terms here at the Central Campus. Reminder, that is a full attendance day. I don't know, maybe for some people, I think, maybe have this notion that, it's a party, I don't have to come. Yes, you do. It's a mandatory party, and you will have fun. Next week, as I mentioned, Monday, I talked to some people about some proposed makeup times, maybe in the afternoons. There is too much going on this week for that to make sense. So, on Monday, we are going to have a makeup day for anyone who missed an EOC. First, shame on you for missing an EOC. Secondly, make sure you are here on Monday if you have missed one. I'm afraid that if you miss makeup day, I'm going to say, well, you can try again in May. And maybe that affects, your plans. But make sure you're here on Monday if you missed any subject of an EOC. Tuesday of next week, day savers begin taking off. So if you had all 4 days saved on Tuesday, Monday will be your last day of the term with asterisks, which the qualification there is, of course, you have to be passing all of your classes. You have to have your VLC class or Edgenuity course done if you have one. And I'll check with teachers. All assignments have to be turned in all of your classes. This is not a low bar kind of school. Make sure that you've done everything you need to do to have successfully completed the term, and then you can take those days if you got them. And I think we've had good attendance this term for the most part, so we will be pretty thin by the end of the week. That's okay. Friday is the end of the term. We come back in January and start a whole new term. There are 2 more in the spring. I believe you return on the 7th. That's the Tuesday we come back. But that's kind of looking into the future. Today, though, Seroptimus Club. I think, did I miss that on this week? Algebra EOC. Yes, Seroptimus Club. That is this afternoon from 3 to 5 p.m. Make sure that your ride is arranged early in the day. I met with all of our volunteers last week to confirm for certain that everyone could be here today, and we did confirm that. The Seroptimus Club has prepared, I believe, snacks and some activities, including a craft. It should be really fun, but they have prepared things for you and are expecting you to be there. Make sure to honor your commitments, Seroptimus Club members. I think Ms. Keibel is also joining you for that. It should be a really good time and hopefully the start of something really good. Forms. There are none to fill out right now. However, reminder, I don't have all yet, and it's been a few weeks now, of the trio forms for Mr. Beechner, who came for our FAFSA workshop. If you still have a trio form to turn in, get it to me today. Also, I talked to people yesterday about summer work forms. Following up right on the heels of that reminder, bring those to the office immediately if you have a summer work form to turn in that I talked to you about yesterday. AST Wednesday, after school tutoring. We have another session tomorrow, and it is mandatory for students not passing a class or behind on Edgenuity courses. Ms. Keibel is your point person. She's in charge of AST. If you have questions about it, the only for certain accurate information will come from Ms. Keibel. Don't ask me. You can, but I'll probably direct you to Ms. Keibel because she has the list and will be in charge of that. So talk to Keibel. Also, last week we had some people who had a mandatory AST who didn't show up, and their excuse was that they weren't reminded the moment before they left school to come back after C-Tech, or I believe those were the people that missed. You're dang near an adult. It is not an excuse for you to say, I wasn't reminded several times and up into the very moment I needed to do the thing. You know that those are mandatory if you were behind on an Edgenuity course. I talked to you about it the week before. We talked about it on team meetings. Be responsible. You can lose those classes and your graduation dates can change. So make sure that you, fulfill your commitments. CTE, unfortunate abbreviation. They changed it even. It used to be C-Tech. I think they're going with CTE now, not to be confused with chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Thank you, Will Smith, for teaching America about CTE. That is Crowder's technical education program. If you're a sophomore, and many of you are, it's 10th graders. You know, sophomore is a combination of the words soph, or the syllable that means wise, and more literally means moron. So sophomores are wise idiots. You know stuff, but not that much. Sophomores. January is a big month if you are interested in the C-Tech program. You can talk to people, your peers that go to C-Tech right now. It is an excellent program that gives you a jump start on career preparation. If you want to be a welder, if you want to be a mechanic, a diesel mechanic, you want to be a construction worker, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a teacher, you want to be... I'm not remembering all of them at the moment, but that's a lot of them. And spend half of the day at Crowder in the afternoon next year, then you have to be part of this intensive application and acceptance process. In January, this is all going to happen. We're going to have a presentation on campus on January the 10th. I believe that's at 9:30 in the morning. That may change just a little bit. And then there is a tour on the Crowder campus on January the 24th. There's then an application and a form that you have to fill out. In the past, there's been an interview process that is not going to take place anymore. So the applications are super important. Like I say, this is kind of a tight time crunch in January where all this is going to happen, and that will determine whether you're part of that program in the whole next school year. So make sure you're tuned in, sophomores. Just be tuned in general. Maybe you don't know if you're interested in this program, and this will inform you about it. So that's coming up. Video production challenge. Reminder, this is happening. I'm still working on the full details, but I will release them in next week's Team Tuesday meeting so that if you do want to spend some time over break, maybe enjoy your break. But maybe you're a nerd and you like to video edit like me, and you want to work on it over the break. So I will have those details to you next week. And I believe that is all of today's team meeting. Have a good rest of the day. Reminder to be here for sure on Monday if you missed an EOC exam. Let's finish Term 2 strong. I know it's cold and the days are short, but we are strong. Why is our bus pulling up to a weird spot today? Anyway, have a great day, everybody.